there are some people who just want to learn more about economics, but in general, economics is attractive as a degree because it's a general degree. Economics is a generalist degree, or as close to a liberal arts degree. It's as close to the merger of a liberal arts degree and a business degree as you could get. You learn some very specific business skills. You learn some specific statistical skills that you often need in the business world, but you also learn some good theoretical models, and you learn some very good way of thinking about problems. And that's what makes economics attractive even as an undergraduate, and especially at the graduate level. The very structured way of thinking about the world, the economic reasoning or economic way of thinking, plus the strong statistical skills that we generally offer in an economics program. I think those things combined is what makes a graduate degree in economics so attractive. So that even if when you're done with an economics degree, you can still go into any aspect of business that you want. And if you still don't want to go into business, there are lots of other places in the economy where your economics degree can take you. So to enter the program, you're required to have taken and passed statistics, calculus, and intermediate macroeconomics, intermediate microeconomics. Okay? You're also required to have done the GRE or the GMAT and make reasonable scores in the GRE and the GMAT. Occasionally, we're willing to give a waiver for your test scores if you already have a graduate degree. So intermediate microeconomics, intermediate macroeconomics, statistics, calculus, and a standardized test score as the GRE or the GMAT. We offer both intermediate micro and intermediate macroeconomics online. So starting in the fall 2010, we'll be offering intermediate microeconomics online. Starting spring 2011, we'll be offering intermediate macroeconomics online. And from then on out, we'll be offering both of those courses online on a regular basis. In addition to the economics courses we offer online, occasionally we have a student who is either not confident about their mathematical skills, or they took math in 1982 and don't remember a lot of the calculus they took in 1982. So we offer an opportunity for students on a non-credit basis. We offer an opportunity for a student to refresh their math skills. We call that Math Summer Boot Camp. Math Summer Boot Camp consists of matrix algebra, calculus, and optimization theory. It's a 9-week course, so it runs over what we call our long summer term. So it starts in the middle of May and goes to the middle of July. It's a non-credit course, but it's offered in the same high-quality environment as all of our other courses. A professor who is quite competent prepares learning modules, set the deadline dates for students to complete the learning modules, prepare the assessments for the students, and at the end of the course, you will know that you're ready to start our online graduate courses in economics. Typically for fall admission, you would want to have your application into us by April. The program is quite competitive. We have a lot of applicants, and we usually check, or for fall admission, we check applicants February 15th, March 15th, and April 15th. So if you want to be one of the first people to be selected for this program, you generally should apply by April 15th. For spring admission, you generally want to apply by October 15th. For spring admission, we check applicants August 15th, September 15th, and October 15th. So you generally want to apply by October for spring admission. If you're doing a degree program, financial aid is available just like an undergraduate financial aid program. So you could actually fund this entire program, which at the moment costs around $11,000 total. That's $11,000 over 6 semesters. Did I mention it's a bargain? You can fund the entire program using financial aid. So financial aid covers the entire program, including whatever you need for books. Typically for a semester, a student taking a full course load will need about $2,300 for the semester, for a full course load. And just bear in mind that our financial aid office would like applications well in advance. So again, that's another good reason to have your applications to us by April 15th, and that way you could be early in the financial aid process. I think part of our success has been that your courses are prepared, they're loaded through our medium. We have a medium for delivering the courses, and the courses are loaded into the medium. The instructors set timelines for when assessments need to be done and discussions need to be posted and papers need to be turned in. However, you don't have to be online at any specific point with your professor. Some professors might, some professors do a couple of introductory sessions where you have 3 or 4 introductory sessions where small groups of people get to come on, but then you choose those times. And outside of that, you don't have to be online with your professor at any time unless you schedule a discussion or a chat session with your professor. And that makes it very, very flexible. We offer Industrial Organization and Regulation, for short IO and Regulation. And the IO and Regulation concentration really looks at the behavior of firms in imperfect markets or behavior of firms in imperfect and competitive markets. And one of the things that we're interested in is whether or not the government could improve the functioning of the market with certain forms of regulation. For example, an important form of regulation in IO sense is antitrust regulation. And so you'd explore there, why would the government be interested in antitrust regulation? Why would the government contest a merger, for example? And what would be the tools that the government would use when it tried to decide whether or not it should contest a merger? The other concentration is financial economics. Financial economics looks at the macroeconomic aspect of financial institutions, and it also looks at risk management. And the third concentration is economic development. Now, economic development is about how do you improve people's lives. So economic development would look at models of economic growth, wage determination, how do you bring high-paying jobs into an area. The second part of that concentration, which is financing economic development, would look at how do you find resources for economic development. For example, if you need to build a road or put in high-speed network, how do you get grant money? You can either get grant money from your state, you can get grant money from the federal government to do that, but usually there's a competitive bidding process. So financing economic development looks at the various mechanisms to get resources into an area for economic development purposes. The program has several major highlights. First of all, it's online. You can continue your studying without ever setting foot on campus. You can continue your family life, you can continue your career from wherever you are. Another important highlight of the program is the complete flexibility. We ask students to do 6 credit hours per semester, so you're full-time with 2 courses. The program runs over approximately 6 semesters. So it's a fairly easy-paced program for you to complete. Another important highlight of the program is it's really inexpensive. $350 a credit hour for our online graduate program is probably near the bottom end of tuition for an online graduate program. So we offer flexibility, we offer an inexpensive product, but we also offer a very, very high quality product. All of our professors are PhD degree holders. All of our professors are leading academics in their area. They're highly researched people. So you're getting a very, very strong, very high quality education. The program is accredited by the AACSB, that accredits business school programs. And another important aspect of our program is our courses are asynchronous. You can do these courses without having to log into a medium at any given point in the day. Okay? Our professors prepare your learning modules. They load these learning modules into our teaching medium. They set the time frame for when you need to complete various modules, when you need to complete the assessments, time frame for you to participate in discussions, but you have flexibility as to when you log into your learning module, when you complete the various assessments, and so that allows us to be able to serve students all over the world.